Yesterday,
Ayer,
March 19th,
el 19 de marzo,
he showed me
él me mostró
what is coming to Venezuela.
lo que viene a Venezuela.
And I was in a car
Y yo estaba en un vehículo
being driven,
siendo conducido.
and we reached a bridge
Y nosotros llegamos a un puente
with flyovers,
con elevados,
many complex bridge roads.
muchos puentes complejos.
When we arrived there,
Cuando llegamos allá,
the bridges collapsed on me.
los puentes colapsaron sobre mí.
And I ran for my life.
Y yo corrí por mi vida.
And as I ran,
Y mientras yo corría,
it was a massive earthquake.
era un terremoto masivo.
Everything was shaking, the soil, everything.
Toda la cosa estaba temblando, la tierra, toda la cosa.
God is saying
Dios está diciendo
that time is over.
que ya se acabó el tiempo.
The kingdom of God is near.
El reino de Dios está cerca.
The Lord,
El Señor,
He is now shaking the earth.
Él está ahora sacudiendo la tierra.
The Lord
El Señor,
is rebuking sin.
Él está reprendiendo el pecado.
The Lord
El Señor,
is preparing the way
Él está preparando el camino
for the coming of the Messiah.
para la venida del Mesías.
This is CNN Breaking News.
7.2 and then 7.5 magnitude quakes struck less than a minute apart. The second one, the strongest to hit the country in more than a century. The damage, catastrophic, and it's widespread. Buildings collapsing, an untold number of people trapped in debris.
Hubo una réplica y ya el puente terminó de colapsar. No pueden pasar en vehículos, a pie, a pie.
When we arrived there,
Cuando llegamos allá,
the bridges collapsed on me.
los puentes colapsaron sobre mí.
Hubo una réplica y ya el puente terminó de colapsar. No pueden pasar en vehículos, a pie, a pie.
It was a massive earthquake.
Era un terremoto masivo.
Everything was shaking.
Marico. Mierda.
Overnight, urgent search and rescue in Venezuela. A loud crash sending people scrambling for cover in videos circulating online. Seconds later, debris crashing down on the street below. Watch as violent shaking sends a section of the Caracas airport collapsing in a cloud of dust. Travelers scrambling to escape. Parts of the terminal left looking like a war zone.
The death toll in those twin quakes that struck Venezuela earlier this week has now risen to 1,430. At least 68,900 people have been reported unaccounted for by their families. Another 3,200 people have been injured and 3,100 are left homeless by the disaster.
Well, the earthquakes were powerful and happened within 40 seconds of each other, measuring 7.2 and 7.5 in magnitude. The second earthquake was the strongest to hit Venezuela in more than 100 years. Both quakes were very shallow, meaning their effect on the ground was more intense and caused more damage. The epicenter of the earthquakes was to the west of the capital, Caracas, and the port city of La Guaira, just north of Caracas, is the worst affected area, with dozens of collapsed buildings. Shaking and tremors were felt across the north of the country. This is the scene in Caracas right now, where rescuers have been searching through the rubble, where people have been heard calling for help.
We went downstairs. The scene was like a horror movie. We had to climb over the rubble.
Nor heavy machinery here. And soon a small group gathers, calling out the names of missing relatives.
Emergency services were deployed to deal with the disaster, frantically trying to get to survivors buried underneath the concrete and rubble. People searching for loved ones, calling out their names, desperate for any news.
It was a massive earthquake.
Era un terremoto masivo.
Everything was shaking, the soil, everything.
Toda la cosa estaba temblando, la tierra, toda la cosa.
It was a massive earthquake.
Era un terremoto masivo.
Messiah is coming!